What's up out there? Once again, this young lion and the leader. Here again with you. We got a good topic for you. Where are the modern day descendants of the Hebrews? This is a good question. We have a video of some people that think that they have the answer. So let's just listen to the video and we'll come back to that question.
And the question is, who are God's chosen people?
The first thing I want to talk about is the appearance of the ancient Hebrew Israelites.
You need to know who the true Jews are.
No matter how much scripture you all are presented with regarding who the Hebrews in the Bible were and who they are in the earth today.
See, I've been doing a lot of reading, and I'm starting to believe that God's chosen people are not the Jews.
I feel like now it's my responsibility, now that I know the truth, to get it out there.
A lot of people say, well, what's the purpose of why do we need to know this? We need to know this because in the end days you're going to be following one thing and you're going to be led right into the fire.
And this is from Psalm 83. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Now I have to tell you this, if you have a new King James Version, it's going to take the word black out. It's going to take the word black out. You need to go into an older King James Version, and it will have the proper words in there.
I think that it's a shame what has happened. I think that the black race has been kept in the dark, depleted and robbed of their wealth. I think that they've been robbed of their integrity, their self-esteem. I think that was all by design. That was all by design. That was all by design. That was.
If y'all are going to believe these lies, you're going to get misled, and that's the purpose of this. It's not about color. It's not about this and that. It's about identity theft. Identity theft. People's identity was stolen.
And who they are in the earth today, which would be the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, the Native Americans, the Aborigines.
A couple of other scriptures are Lamentations 5 and verse 10 and Job 30:30. Those also refer to the skin color of the Israelites as being black.
There's certain passages in the Bible that refer to God's children as being black. One in particular is a song to Solomon, where it physically describes Solomon. And
it's all a show. All these leaders of all these countries are part of a 1% club, okay? And you're not part of it. So stop believing their lies and start listening to some of us here on the ground in the trenches that are doing the research. You're going to be following who you think are the real Jews in the leadership, and you're going to be led right into the fire. You're going to be led right into the meat grinder.
You still want to think that you're Israelites, and I hate to break it to you white people, but you are not. And yes, I'm white. You are Edom.
God was obviously telling the Israelites, hey, I'm going to put you back into slavery. Now, the only race of people that were brought over on ships and sold as bondmen and bondwomen, which are slaves, are the so-called African Americans.
The people in Israel right now are not Jews. They're Khazars. Your true Druze or your true Yehud are the so-called black person or African American, as you like to call them sometimes. They're not African at all. They're the true Jews. They're the true Hebrews that were brought over here on ships, which the scriptures mention.
And the question is, who are God's chosen people?
The first thing I want to talk about is the appearance of the ancient Hebrew Israelites.
You need to know who the true Jews are.
No matter how much scripture you all are presented with.
Okay. We back in. We just ran that video, and we were talking about who are the true Hebrews. Smoke Cliff, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is an interesting topic. It's interesting that at this point now that there are actually some white people that are reading the Bible and noticing that they are changing things, including taking out black. And every time there's an alteration of the Bible. It seems as though color or more color is taken out of the book, which seems interesting to me. What do you think about this particular time?
I mean, to begin with, we are Americanized. We have a European way of life here. So there's a lot of things that will be whitewashed to begin with, as far as education of the past, knowledge of the past, things like that. And it just boggles the mind how many people can come to the same conclusion. Like, for instance, this is something that I've known for about, let's say about 13 years. The reason I call my company Chosen Vessel is because of Isaiah chapter 44 verse 1, where he says that Israel is the chosen vessel of Yahweh. And that always stuck with me. It always stuck to me because it was something that was never, it was something that had never been brought to me, a knowledge that was never given to me in any church, any of the Bibles that I had been reading, or I had been glancing over it, right? So it's just one of those things where the deeper you dig into it, the more you see the contrast between what you're reading now and the study you're doing.
Yeah. There is a lot of people that talk about black or minorities feeling like they're owed something, and that is a discussion and an argument for another day. But if there is one thing that we're owed, it is the truth about our past, and we need to address these things, and we need to address them in a manner in which the false information was pushed out to us. And I say that meaning nationwide, worldwide, we have been fed false truths. So it really needs to be a nationwide, worldwide thing of bringing the truth to light. And Martin Luther King, one of my favorite quotes from Martin Luther King was, truth pressed to earth will rise. So you can try to hide, bury, dig, push to the side the truth, but it always comes back. Yes. Indistinguishable. All right, or inextinguishable. So this is a very good topic. We're not going to go very deep into it, but this is just a question out there for those did my little church today, and I came back, I had like some of this stuff on my mind, and this video happened to pop up, so it was something that I thought we should talk about. For those out there that do not know any of these things, you just have to search a little bit more, a lot of things are not going to be there easily. No truth or no knowledge actually in this world, the way this world is comes easy, because we are in a world where we own truth. And I say that this in a way because I'm involved in the engineering field, and I see how we own truth. And when we think about that, like if someone comes up with an idea, even if I came up with that idea independently of them, if they have patented that idea, I cannot lose. I cannot use it. And we have to kind of think about that, you know, that somebody can own truth and keep you from it, stop you from being able to spread it or tell it to anyone else. Because I say I went to the tech field because for the most part, I believe that is the true part of keeping a group of people in bondage mentally at this point, because you don't need a water company to charge you $100 a month when it rains. You know what I'm saying? Two, three times a month. You don't need an energy company to charge you $100 a month when God pours energy out the sky all day long. And all of these things could revolutionize or extend a certain level of freedom to poor people, but those things are kind of kept under wraps, and everything is political. They want to make you think that solar is too cost effective, and when this is solar is the cleanest energy form that there is. From that aspect, we should automatically be saying that it is the best. Yet the oil companies and coal companies keep us believing that you cannot deploy those things. Realistically, the problem with deploying solar is there is no need for you to have the energy company. There's no need for you to have you actually become the energy company. And that is actually a problem when you're trying to control, keep tabs on, keep track of every individual person on this planet. So that's just how I see that particular topic. We just throwing that out there. This is a good one. I hope y'all comment, like and subscribe to Barbershop Sports Politics News. Visit the website at bsp.news. Support us just by buying anything out of the shop, books or anything of that nature. And once again, everybody out there, peace, love, and prosperity. And listening to this video or this cast will bless you immensely. And we are out.